Shalom, shalom, shalom. We're gonna read some Torah. We gonna read some Torah. We are going to read some Torah. Let me see something real fast. I'll put this over here. Let's see. I'll pop up on this screen. Alright, good. We are going to read some Torah. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. We are going to read some Torah. Shalom, shalom. This is really for the replays. So first and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to the God of our forefathers, to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Thank you for allowing us to make it to another blessed and holy Shabbat day. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Let me know if you can hear me. Shalom, shalom. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Indeed, indeed. All right, let's see. Let me know if you can hear me now. Still can hear me? Still can hear me? I think it's all good. All good, all good. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So first, we're gonna read a little song. Hold up, my friend. Let's go over here. We're gonna go to Psalm 92 real fast. Read the song for the Shabbat. Oh, that's Proverbs. Indeed, indeed. Toda. Appreciate it. Going. Most of the people gonna catch this tomorrow. So I'm just gonna read this. And we're gonna go into reading this Torah. Reading this Torah. All right, Psalm 92, Baruch Hashem. A psalm, a song for the Shabbat day. It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord, and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High, to declare thy loving kindness in the morning, and thy faithfulness in the night seasons, with the instrument of 10 strings, and with the psalmistry, with a solemn sound upon the harp. For thou, Lord, has made me glad through thy work, and I will exalt, and I will exalt it, and I will exalt in thy works of thy hands. How great are thy works, O Lord! Thy thoughts are very deep. A brutish man knoweth not, neither do a fool understand this. When the wicked spring up as the grass, and when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they may be destroyed forever. But thou, O Lord, are on high forevermore. For lo, thy enemies, O Lord, for lo, thy enemies shall perish. All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. But thou, horn hast thou exalted, like the horn of a wild ox. I am anointed with rich oil. My eyes also have glazed on them that lie in wait for me. My ears have heard my desires of the evildoers that raise up against me. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon, planted in the house of the Lord. They shall flourish in the court of our God, and they shall bring forth fruit in old age, and they shall be full of sap and riches, to declare that the Lord is upright, my rock, in whom there is no unrighteous. So that's the Psalms of the Shabbat day. I'm sure everybody know that. Everybody should read that every Shabbat. Blessing, Shabbat Shalom. I'm just doing a little bit of reading, man. I should say, why not go live while I do the daily Torah portion? And just read with y'all. So the Torah portion, as you can see, the weekly Torah portion, I'm doing the Parsha, is from Genesis chapter 6 to Genesis chapter 11. So I'm just going to read, man. If y'all want to read with me, pull y'all books out, read along. If y'all got any questions, feel free, man. I'm just going to do a little reading. All right. I need to get my glasses because I can't see. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And the earth was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. And God saw the earth. Let me put it on a big screen. And God saw the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted their way upon the earth. And God said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. With rooms shalt thou make the ark, and shall pitch it within and without, and shall pitch it within and without with pitch. And this is how thou shalt make it. And the length of the ark 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. A light shalt thou make to the ark, and to a cubit shalt thou finish it upward. And the door of the ark shalt thou set in the side thereof, with the lower, second, and third stories shalt thou make it. Okay, no problem, man. I love to read these Torah portions, man. Read this over and over. Always catch something different and something that I missed. Verse 17. Behold, and behold, I do bring the flood of the waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh wherein is the breath of life from under the heaven, even everything that is in the earth shall perish. But I will establish my covenant with thee, and thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee, and every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark, and to keep them alive with thee, and they shall be male and female, of the fowl after their kind, and of the cattle after their kind, and every creeping thing of the ground after its kind. 2 of every sort shall come unto thee, to keep them alive. And thou shalt take unto thee of all food that is eaten, and gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them. And thus did Noah according to all that God commanded him, so did he. Yeah, man. I can never get tired of these stories. Can never get tired of these stories, man. All right, chapter 17. And the Lord said unto Noah, come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation. Every clean beast thou shalt take to thee 7 and 7, each with his mate, and of the beasts that are not clean 2 and 2, each with his mate. Of the fowl also, of the air 7 and 7, male and female, to keep seed alive upon the face of the earth. For yet 7 days I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And every living substance that I have made I will blot out from off the face of the earth. And Noah did according to all the Lord commanded him. Man, Noah had to have been a righteous brother, man. Super righteous. To get chosen to do all this and to actually do it? Sheesh. Not many people would have been able to do this, man. And Noah was 600 years old. 600 years old. Come on now. When the flood of the waters was upon the earth. And Noah went in, and his sons, and his wife, and his sons' wives with him into the ark, because of the waters of the flood, of clean beasts, and of beasts that are not clean, and of fowls, and of everything that creepeth upon the ground. There went in two and two unto Noah into the ark, male and female, as God commanded Noah. And it came to pass after 7 days that the waters of the flood were upon the earth. And in the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month of the 17th day of the month, on the same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven opened up, and the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. Man, 40 days and 40 nights, man, that's a lot of rain, bro. That is a lot of rain, man. In the self same day entered Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with them into the ark. They and every beast after its kind, and all the cattle after their kind, and every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, after its kind, every fowl after its kind, every bird of every sort. And they went in unto Noah into the ark, 2 and 2 of all flesh wherein the breath of life. And they that went in male and female of all flesh, as God commanded him. And the Lord shut him in. And I didn't even, the Lord shut him. So I just caught that. The Lord closed the ark. Noah didn't even have to close the ark, man. That's crazy. That's dope. The ark probably would have been mad heavy for Noah to close anyway. I just see I missed that before. The Lord shut him in. And the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased and bore up the ark, and it was lifted above the earth, and the waters prevailed and increased greatly upon the earth. And the ark went up upon the face of the waters, and the waters prevailed exceedingly upon the earth, and all the high mountains that were under the whole heaven were covered. 15 cubits upward did the waters prevail, and the mountains were covered, and all the flesh perished that moved upon the earth, both fowl and cattle and beast, and every swarming thing that swarmeth upon the earth, and every man. Yo, when I got a question for y'all. The sea animals, the sea creatures, did they die? I don't know. That's a good question. It says everything that have, but I guess sea creatures wouldn't have the breath of life because they don't breathe. They use water. So I guess mm, I don't think the sea creatures died. I don't think they died. Where was that? And all flesh perished that move upon the earth, both fowl and cattle, and beast, and every swarming thing that swarmeth upon the earth, and every man. See, it don't say the sea animals. It just said everything on the earth. All all in whose nostrils was the breath of the spirit of life. Whatsoever was in the dry land died. See? Whatsoever was on the dry land died. So the sea creatures that God created in Genesis 1, they didn't die. Yeah. I read this 1,000 times and I'm just realizing that. Y'all probably already knew that, but I'm just realizing that. And he blotted out every living substance which was on the face of the ground, both man and cattle and creeping thing and fowl of the heaven, and they were blotted out from the earth. Noah only was left. So look again, it mentioned the fowl of the heaven, the cattle, and everything on earth. You don't say nothing about the water, the things in the water. Okay. All right. And Noah was only left, and they that were with him in the ark, and the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days. 150 days. Oof. All right, chapter 8. And God remembered Noah and every living and God remembered Noah and every living thing and all the cattle that were with him in the ark. And God made a wind pass over the earth, and the heavens assuaged, however you say that word. The fountains also of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained, and the waters returned from off the earth continually. And after the end of 150 days, the waters decreased, and the ark rested in the seventh month, on the 17th day of the month, upon the mountains of Ararat. And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month, until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the first day of the month, were the tops of the mountains seen. Do you believe Noah and his wife had a Caucasian man? Or was the Caucasian man of the seed of Edom? No, I think the so-called Caucasian or the European or the white man came from Japheth. I think that's where the white race come from, Japheth. So yeah, it's one of the sons of Noah. Where I was at. All right. All right, verse 6. And it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made, and he sent forth a raven, and it went forth to and fro until the waters were dried up from off the earth. And he sent forth a dove from him to see if the waters were abated from off the face of the ground. But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned unto him into the ark, for the waters were on the face of the whole earth. And he put forth his hand and took her, and brought her in into him into the ark. You gotta stay hydrated, man. Drink y'all water, man. Gotta stay hydrated. And the dove came into him at eventide, and lo, in her mouth an olive leaf freshly. Hold up, I skipped the verse. Now let's go back to verse 9. But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned unto him into the ark, for the waters of the face of the whole earth, and put forth his hand and took her, and brought her in unto him into the ark. And he stayed yet another 7 days, and again he set forth the dove out of the ark. Excuse me. And the dove came into him at eventide, and lo, in her mouth an olive leaf, freshly plucked. So Noah knew that the waters were abated from off the earth. And he stayed yet another 7 days, and sent forth a dove, and she returned not again unto him any more. Excuse me. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first month, the first day of the month, that the waters were dried up. Hold up. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first month. Oh, wait. See, here I missed this. I read this over. How I missed this? So this was the 601st year. So all them people that be talking about a year to God is 1,000 years, and Genesis 1 is 7,000 years or 6,000 years past. That ain't true right here. It's not true. Noah lived in the 600 years. So it was only 600 years to the time of Noah. So that can't be 1,000 years going by in Genesis chapter 1. I gotta add that to my notes. I just caught that. That's why I like reading this stuff over, man. I be missing stuff. That's why I like reading stuff over. I read Genesis like 1,000 times. Ah, that's crazy. And it came to pass in the or is this the 600 years of his life? That's another. I'm gonna look into that. How old is Noah? Hold on. This the 600 year of his life? That could be another one. How old was Noah? I'll get back to that after the reading. All right. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first month, the first day of the month, the waters were dried up from the earth, and Noah removed the covering of the ark, and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dried. And in the second month, on the 7th and 20th day of the month, was the earth dry. And God spoke unto Noah, saying, Go forth from the ark, thou and thy wife, and thy sons, and thy son's wife with thee, and bring with thee every living thing that is with thee of all flesh, both fowl and cattle, every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, that they may swarm in the earth, and be fruitful and multiply on the earth. And Noah went forth, and his sons, and his wife, and his sons, and his son's wife with him, every beast, every creeping thing, every fowl, whatsoever moveth upon the earth, after their families went forth out of the ark. And Noah built an altar unto the Lord, and took every clean beast of every clean fowl, and offered burnt offerings unto the on the altar. It won't call Japheth's seed Caucasian, but if we go to the book of Daniel, when it talks about the Greeks come from Javan, and Javan is a son of Japheth. So like when you see Greeks in the Bible, if you go into the Hebrew, it's Javan or Javan. That's the Greek. That's his son is Japheth. So we have at least one white nation coming from Japheth, but it's not gonna say Japheth is the Caucasians. It's not gonna say that at all. But we do identify a white nation coming from Japheth. Where I was at. Verse 20. And Noah built an altar unto the Lord, and took every clean beast of every clean fowl, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smelled the sweet savor. And the Lord said in his heart, I will not again cause the ground, I will not curse the ground any more for man's sake, for the indignation of man's heart is evil from his youth. Oh, that's another point. You see, the flood and Noah took away the curse of the ground when the ground got cursed in Genesis with or Adam and Eve, and God said He sent Noah to pretty much comfort the people from the curse of the ground. And we just read right here after the flood, He said He would never curse the ground anymore because the ground is no more cursed. Remember that. And the Lord smelled the sweet savor, and the Lord said in His heart, I will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake. Ground's not cursed no more. For the indignation of man's heart is evil from his youth. Neither will I again smite any more everything living as I have done. So He said He would not smite everything living anymore. Remember that. While the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease. So again, everybody talking about how the world is gonna end and everybody's gonna unalive. God said He would not do that anymore. All right, chapter 9. I'm just reading, man. I just read with me, man. I just like to read. All right, just read, man. And God blessed Noah and his sons, and said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl of the air, and upon all wherein the, the ground teemeth, and upon all the fish of the sea. Into your hand they are delivered. Every moving thing that liveth shall be food for you, as the green herb. As the green herb have I given you all. Only flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall you not eat. Surely your blood Surely your blood of your lives will I require. At the hand of every beast I will require it. At the hand of every man, even at the hand of every man's brother, will I require the life of man. Whosoever sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of God hath made he man, and you be ye fruitful and multiply, and swarm in the earth, multiply therein. And God spoke unto Noah and to his sons with him, saying, As for me, behold, I establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you, and with every living creature that is with you, the fowl, the cattle, and every beast of the earth with you, of all that go out of the ark, even every beast of the earth. And I will establish my covenant with you, neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of the flood, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. And God said, This is the token of my covenant which I make between me and you, and every living creature that is with you, for perpetual generations. I have set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token. All right, where I was at. And God said, This is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you, and every living creature that is with you, for perpetual generations. I have set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be a token of a covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass, when I bring clouds over the earth, and the bow is seen in the cloud, that I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of the flesh. And the water shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. And the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of flesh that is upon the earth. And God said unto Noah, This is the token of the covenant which I established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth. And the sons of Noah that went forth from the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And Ham is the father of Canaan. And these were the sons of Noah, and these was the whole earth overspread. And Noah the husbandman began and planted a vineyard, and he drank the wine and was drunken, and he was uncovered within his tent. And Ham the father of Canaan saw the nakedness of his father, and told his two brethren without. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders, and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father. And their faces were backward, and they saw not their father's nakedness. And Noah awoke from his wine, and knew what his youngest son had done unto him. Which I think Ham did to his Noah, man. Yeah, leprosy is not, oh, don't change your race. Leprosy don't change your race, man. Leprosy is just a skin disease. It doesn't change your race. It doesn't change your features. It doesn't change any of that. Leprosy isn't going to change a black man to a white man. So that just doesn't work. Black people today still get leprosy. White people get leprosy, right? So leprosy doesn't change your race. Um, but what y'all think? Ham did to know. I don't know what he did, man. The text don't say. I don't think it was nothing homosexual though. But that's interesting. He said, "Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall be him. Shall be shall he be unto his brother." And he said, "Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem, and let Canaan be his servant. And God enlarged Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and let Canaan be their servant. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years, and all the days of Noah was 950 years, and he died. And let's go to Genesis chapter 10. Man, it's so easy to read. I don't know why people don't like reading the Torah, man. I don't know why you don't like reading, man. I read every day. Just read. That's it. Pick up your book, read. If it's something you don't understand, write it down. Ask somebody a question. Study it. But read, man. Over and over and over, man. This is like my 130th time reading Genesis, man. Now these were the generations of the sons of Noah: Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And unto them were sons born after the flood. The sons of Japheth: Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan. See, Javan right there? When you see the word Greeks in the Bible, that's Javan. So the Greeks are a white nation. A white nation. And they are sons of Japheth, not Esau. You said, I don't know. Oh. You said, I don't know. Can you please tell me? Tell you what? I'm going to tell you talking to me or somebody else? Tell you what exactly? It says in Javan, in Tubal, in Meshech, in Tras, and the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and Rapha, and Tugorma. And then again, people like, I don't hold to this theology, but people like to say the Jewish people are Esau, but then they also like to say, "Oh, you Ashkenaz. Is Ashkenaz is in your name. You Ashkenazi." But Ashkenaz is the son of Japheth, not Edom. Right. So if you think they white, but they also the sons of Ashkenaz, which is a son of Japheth, they would have to come from Japheth if that's the argument you're making. It's not Esau. But again, that's neither here and there. I don't really get into that. And the sons of Javan, Elishab, and Tarshish, and Kittim, and Dodanim. And then when you go to the book of Daniel as well, when it says Kittim, a lot of people say that's talking about Rome. Rome is a white nation, and Kittim is the son of Javan. Torah is the way, the truth, and the life. Baruch Hashem, big facts. Baruch Hashem. Of these were the isles of the nations divided in their land, every one after his tongue, and after their families and their nations. And the sons of Ham, Cush, and Mitzrayim, and Phut, and Canaan. And the sons of Canaan, the sons of Cush, Seba, and Havilah, and Sabta, and Ramah, and Sabticha. And the sons of Ramah, Sheba, and Dedan. And Cush begot Nimrod, and he began to be a mighty one in the earth. And he was a mighty hunter before the Lord. And I always don't understand when people say Nimrod was wicked. This text doesn't say Nimrod was wicked. This text say Nimrod was a mighty hunter before the Lord. That doesn't sound like wickedness to me. Drink your water. Drink your water. And Cush begot Nimrod, and he began to be a mighty one in the earth. And he was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore it is said, like Nimrod, a mighty hunter before the Lord. So they said it was like, so people was like saying like, yo, I want to be like Nimrod. He a mighty hunter before the Lord. Like how, I don't see how that's wicked, man. Noah gave birth to the Caucasians. Like when you say Caucasians, you got to understand because not even all white people are Caucasian. Caucasian is the Caucasus Mountains. That's all that is. So if modern day what you call Caucasians. If you say the Greeks are Caucasians, if you say the Romans are Caucasians, if you say the Jews are Ashkenaz, which Caucasians, all three of them come from Japheth. So if the Greeks come from Japheth and the Greeks are white, what does that tell you? If the Romans in the Bible are Kittim and Kittim come from Javan, who comes from Japheth, what does that tell you? I mean, that's just questions. All right. Where was that? Oh, verse 9. And he was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore it is said, like Nimrod, a mighty hunter before the Lord. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel, and Erech, and Akkad, and Chana, and the land of Shinar. Out of the land went forth Ashur, and builded Nineveh, and Rehoboth, however you say that, and Calah, and Resan, between Nineveh and Calah. The same is the great city. And Mitzrayim begot Ludim, and uh, Anamim, and Lahabim, and Naphuhim, however you say that, and Parusim, and Kalusuhim. All Mitzrayim people got the eam at the end. When henceforth the Philistines and the Kathorim. What I don't know what Ham did to his father, man. That's some people make the arguments that Ham did something weird sexually to his father. Some people say he laughed at his nakedness, but whatever he did, the Tanakh don't stay. But whatever he did, it was wickedness. All right, verse. Where was that? Noah gave birth then to the Grecians. I mean, that's what. But after I finish reading the Torah portion, I'm gonna go there for you so you can see it. Where was that? Where was that? Oh, verse 15. And Canaan begot Zidon, his firstborn, and Heth, and the Jebusites, and the Amorites, and the Girgashites, and the Hivites, and the Echite, and the Sinite, and the Avedite, and the Zemarite, and the Hamathite, and afterwards were the families of Canaan spread abroad. And the border of Canaan was from Zidon as thou goest toward Gerar unto Gaza, as thou goest towards Sodom and Gomorrah, and Admah and Zeboim unto Lasha. And these are the sons of Ham after their families, and after their tongues, and their lands, and their nations. And Shem, and unto Shem the father of all the children of Eber, the elder brother of Japheth, to him also were children born. The sons of Shem, Elam and Ashur, and Arphaxad, and Lud, and Aram. The sons of Aram, Uz, and Hul, and Gether, and Mash. And Arphaxad begat Selah, and Selah begat Eber, and unto Eber were born two sons. The name of the one was Peleg, for in his days was the earth divided. And his brother's name was Joktan, and Joktan begot Almodad, and Shileth, and Hazarah, and Hazamareth, and Jareh, and Hodaram, and Uzal, and Dikla, and Ubal, and Abimael, and Sheba, and Ophri, and Havilah, and Johab. All these were the sons of Joktan, and their dwelling was from Mesheh, as thou goest towards Sephar, unto the mountain of the east. And these are the sons of Shem, after their families, after their tongues, and in their lands, after the nations. And these are the families of the sons of Noah after their generations, and in their nations. And if these were the nations divided in the earth after the flood. Noah's nakedness is his wife. Yeah, I heard that one too. I heard that one too because they go to the law and say, "Don't uncover the nakedness of your father," and they say that that's what that's talking about in Genesis. I heard that too, but that's not what that text is saying. All right, chapter 11. It was much easy, so easy. Let's finish this off, man. And the whole earth was one. Excuse me. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass, as they journeyed east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said unto one another, Come, let us make a brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they made for mortar. And they said, Come, let us build a city, and a tower with its tops in the heaven. And the city and the tower, which the children of men builded, the Lord said, Behold, they are one people, and they have all one language, and this is what they begin to do. And now nothing will be withholden from them, which they purpose to do. Come, let us go down there and confound the language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord stretched out them abroad from thence upon the face of the whole earth, and they went off to build the city. Therefore was the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language, that they may not understand one another. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of the whole earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore the name of the city was called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth. And from thence the Lord scattered them abroad upon the face of all the earth. And these are the generations of Shem. Shem was a hundred years old and begot Arphaxad 2 years after the flood. And Shem lived after he begot Arphaxad 500 years and begot sons and daughters. And Arphaxad lived 530 years and begot Shelah. And Arphaxad lived after he begot Shelah 403 years and begot sons and daughters. And Selah lived 30 years and begot Eber. And Selah lived after he begot Eber 403 years and begot sons and daughters. And Eber lived 430 years and begot Peleg. And Eber lived after he begot Peleg 430 years and he begot sons and daughters. And Peleg lived 30 years and begot Reu. And Peleg lived after he begot Reu 209 years and begot sons and daughters. And Reu lived 230 years and begot Shirug. And Reu lived after he begot Shirug 207 years and begot sons and daughters. And Shirug lived 30 years and begot Nahor. And Shirug lived after he begot Nahor 200 years and begot sons and daughters. And Nahor lived 9 and 20 years and begot Terah. And Nahor lived after he begot Terah 119 years and begot sons and daughters. And Terah lived 70 years and begot Abram. And Noah and Nahor and Haran. Excuse me. And Terah lived 70 years and begot Abram, Noah, and Haran. And these are the generations of Terah. Terah begot Abram, Nahor, and Haran. And Haran begot Lot. And Haran died in the presence of his father Terah in the land of his nativity, in Ur of the Chaldees. And Abram and Nahor took them wives, and the name of Abram's wife was Sarai. And the name of Nahor's wife was Milcah, the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, the father of Ishcha. And Sarai was barren, and she had no child. And Terah took Abram his son, and Lot the son of Haran, and his sons, and Sarah his daughter-in-law, and his son Abram's wife, and they went forth with them forth and they went forth with them from Ur of the Chaldees to go into the land of Canaan. And they came unto Haran and dwelt there. And the days of Terah were 205 years, and Terah died in Haran. Whew. All right, boom. That's enough reading. That's enough reading. That's in the week of Parsha. And now we got Lecha. I think that's what that's called, right? That's the next week portion. I'm about to see what's going on these YouTube streets, man. What are you talking about? Christians say the Lord is not the author of confusion. Look at the Tower of Babel. I think that's talking about like confusion of doctrine. What is this? What they talking about up here? What is these?
Everyone who hates ads will be using this Chrome extension by 2025.
What is they talking about?
It's a Chrome extension called Pi that lets you either block ads.
People know, or it's very simple. The Heavenly Father is the ultimate Savior, and He can appoint certain people to do bidding on His behalf, like He does with the Destroyer, like He does with King David, giving him the power to be able to save.
Oh, okay. Then man, Christians, man. What is this? Sabbath class.
We seal in Revelation, but does that make you better than the brother who don't know that, but he knows to keep the commandments? And this is the entire duty of man. Are you better than him?
More Christians, you understand man. More Christians, man. Hey, man, give me a video to watch. I'm bored, man. Give me a video. Give me a video to watch. More Christians. All these damn Christians. What's going on up here? Why I got all these Christians on my screen? What's another talking about? Hold on. What's
controllers of information. The tendency of elites
Black
to eagerly
men
lay
cry
claim
like
to
babies
marginalized identities or
when
portray themselves as representative
any claim
advocates for
accountability
disadvantaged groups, even
is
sometimes
presented.
distorting reality to do
about.
so.
Let's talk about. All right, man. Ain't nothing out here, man. I want some smoke, man. I think I'm gonna start doing the Hold up. Yeah. I think I'm gonna start doing a smoke day, man. Like I be getting bored with these Christians sometimes. They got the same arguments. What y'all want me to talk about one day? My next vid. I done whooped on all the Christians. It don't be nothing to talk about. Christians run from me. Nobody want to debate no more. So just like, what's going on, man? What's going on? I'm trying to find some smoke, man. I'm trying to find some smoke. I'm about to go on one of these Christian. Matter of fact, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to go on one of these Christian lives. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I'm about to go. Let me see what's going on. Let me see if they.
Because you work hard for every dollar, Kamala Harris will make big corporations pay more in taxes instead of you. All right, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197 for car insurance. No, thank you. I got a friend who told me about this website, and now I'm spending $58 a month.
Writing could be
What they talking
lost
about in here?
or
Hold on.
scribed wrong under candlelight with ink
Oh, I can't even
on,
comment.
on parchment paper.
Comment?
Yeah, y'all
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
really
okay.
like
Hold on.
lock in with this truth, man. The rabbit hole goes deep,
Hold on.
and brothers is studying it.
Let's
Adawan said this lesson is so
see.
needed. Khan Adawan.
Kind of one.
All right. It's not as easy as it look. The elders is not trading cards. I'm gonna borrow this doctrine.
Let's
from
debate.
Priest
It's
Zabak.
Gadol.
I'm gonna borrow
Let's
this
see if they see it.
from Priest Kahan. I'm gonna borrow this doctrine from Priest Daniel Allah.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna go on Clubhouse at 5 a.m. and find a Christian room, and I'm gonna destroy all the Christians. You got the wrong attitude. And then brothers like that get delusional too,
Let's see.
because
They ain't gonna,
then they
ain't gonna
decide
respond to my comment.
that they
See
are
if they respond to my
instructors
comment.
themselves.
Let's see.
Right? Goodall says, let's debate.
Let's go.
We teach you something. Debate what?
Bro,
Anything.
when did you come into the lesson, Gadol?
what is happening?
Come on, let's go.
Debate what?
And it manifests.
You see what I'm saying?
Anything, man.
Study not to debate. That's what the Bible says. That don't mean we won't debate you, but we teach. Maybe
All
you'd
right.
appreciate this lesson.
All
Listen,
right, man.
listen to us for a
All
second.
right, come back.
Now, Susanna was a beautiful woman, and she was taking a bath. Two Canaanites saw her,
Like, see, man, I don't want to debate.
and they lusted for her, and they tried to take her. She's a married woman, and she said, "No, I can't allow it." They said, "Oh well, fine. Before you tell on us that we tried to force you, we're gonna say
I need to
that
get
you
my
did
glasses. I
something
can't see.
adulterous, so you die."
Because they had a high position.
Because they had ranking. This is a very
Man, they don't
difficult
want to
situation
debate, man.
to judge. Watch how Daniel handled this. Where you gonna start at?
All right, go back. They doing their thing. They don't want to debate. Man, nobody want to debate Gadol no more, man. Nobody want to debate Gadol, man. There ain't nothing going on in these streets, man. I'm bored. Maybe I go on. Maybe I go on. What's going on TikTok? Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to Clubhouse. Let's see. Nah, I ain't going to Clubhouse. I ain't going to Club. Ain't nothing going to Clubhouse. Dying down. What is this? Battle for? I don't know what that is. I'm all right, man. I'm about to. If I find some smoke, I'm bringing it because I'm trying to get the smoke going, man. But thanks for joining with me while I'm reading, while I read. If y'all know anybody that wants some smoke, send them my way, man. Follow me on TikTok. Hold up. Follow me on, what's my TikTok name? Here you go. The Prolific one. Follow me on TikTok. The Prolific.1. I'll be up there handing out smoke. But until I find some YouTube smoke, shalom. I'm out of here. And I might do a teaching next week. I'm on the book of Daniel or something. But if y'all want to join my Discord, on Discord, I get up with some brothers and sisters. We read every Wednesday. We get up and meet, talk, read, build up every Wednesday night. And every Shabbat morning, we read the Torah portion. We discuss and dialogue. And then the Shabbat evening, we get up as well. We haven't been the last 2 days for some reason, but the evening is going to be in effect. So if you guys want to join the Discord, hit me up. TikTok, the Prolific .1. Hit me up like, yo, I want to be in the Discord. I'll send you the link, and we can get up. We can build. Matter of fact, I might make another YouTube video for that. But yeah, shalom. Y'all enjoy your Shabbat. I'm looking for the smoke. Anybody want some smoke? I'm ready. I'm ready and willing to whoop on any and every Christian, man. Shabbat shalom. Indeed, indeed. Thank you for sticking around the portion, man. I'm gonna be doing this every Friday night just to read. If y'all want to come up one week and just on the panel and read with me, we can do it all together to be beautiful. Let me know. But